The past couple of days we have been looking at pattern blocks and breaking up our pattern blocks into fractions. So if I have a hexagon, and a hexagon has been our whole for the past couple of days, we know that our hexagon is our whole. We looked at our trapezoid. We said how many trapezoids fit into our hexagon. We know that 2 trapezoids fits into 1 hexagon. So it's broken up into 2 parts. So 1 trapezoid is 1/2 of the hexagon. We also took a look at triangles. We said that 1 triangle is equal to 6 parts. Take 6 triangles to fill up our hexagon. So triangles are worth 1/6. We also took a look at our rhombuses. Remember, Ms. Pemberton is not the best drawer. So if we took these rhombuses, we know that 3 of them make up our hexagon. So they are 1/3 a piece of our whole. Remember, our denominator is what our whole is broken into. So we're going to move on and we are going to look at some pieces and add them up to see what our mixed number and what the fraction would be. Let's start off with 1 trapezoid and 2 triangles. So 1 trapezoid and 2 triangles. Remember, today in class I told you that when we look at pieces broken up, we can't split up a triangle into one of these halves. We have to split up our parts into the smallest fraction given. So the smallest fraction is our 1/6 pieces. That means we have to split this up into 1/6. 3 triangles fit into a trapezoid. So this represents 3/6. So now I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/6 as my fraction. I'm going to give you another problem, and this time we're going to have a mixed number and a fraction. So let's do, remember, Ms. Pemberton is not the best drawer. Do not put her in an art show. So we have 3 different types of shapes. So now it gets tricky because we have to convert these shapes. We have to decide what to convert these shapes into. So if I have my mixed number, I know that I have 1 whole here, but then I have a half, and I have 3/6. Well, wait a second. Doesn't 3/6, isn't there an equivalent fraction to 3/6? If I divide each of these by 3, I get 1/2. So these 3 pieces equals a half, and here's a half. So I know my mixed number is 1, 1.5, 2. My mixed number is 2. Now we have to think about what our fraction is. Remember what I just said. To find your fraction, you should split up your pieces into the smallest fraction shape. My smallest fraction shape are my 1/6 pieces. So I'm going to say that this is now broken into 1 6, 1 6, and 1 6. And this is now broken into 6 6. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pieces that are cut up into 6. If you look, you can check, because if you do 6 times your mix number, you get 12. We'll do one more. So, if you look, here's a trapezoid, and let's do, don't make fun of me, a rhombus. So, I know that 1/3 can't fit into a half equally. So we're going to have to split these up into something smaller where it can be split into equal pieces. Well, I know that if I split this in two, that gives me 1 6 and 1 6. And this can be broken up into 1 6 parts. So when you're doing this, you want to try and think, how can I split these shapes up equally? Both of them up equally, using the same fraction. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. If you have any questions on your homework tonight that regards the shapes and the fractions, just let me know tomorrow morning. Thanks.